Hi Taurus, and welcome to your love relationship romance reading for the first half of November. I am Heather from the Crystal Vein Tarot. I would like to thank you for joining me today and for all of the positive energy and support that I have received from many of you. This is a general reading, so please check out your readings for your moon, rising, and Venus signs. Now Taurus, let's begin your reading. So we start out the month of November with the Four of Cups, and it is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. And then we have the Eight of Swords, and it is clarified by the Tower. Okay, Taurus, just give me one moment, please. I'm going to look at all the cards together, and then I'm going to start your reading. And I'm also using the Waite Tarot deck. So, okay, so Taurus, we start out the month with the Four of Cups energy. And the Four of Cups, the cups are, it's water. It's the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So this could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that's around you, or it could be someone with a lot of that in their chart. The Four of Cups, it's, you see in this picture here, this person is sitting under the tree, legs are crossed, arms are crossed. They seem kind of unreceptive to anything around them. They're closed off. They're closing themselves off as they're sitting under this tree. And they're kind of just looking out at nothing really. They're looking out at these cups here though that are out of reach. Kind of, you know, wishing. It's a sense of feeling a bit unfulfilled. You want these but you can't have them. They're out of reach. But you see this hand is outstretched, coming out from a cloud, out of nowhere, with this cup that's filled. And cups represent your emotions, so it's all about emotional fulfillment. And in a love type of reading, relationship reading, the cups are your creativity that make the things that make your heart overflow like a cup. So when someone can inspire you, they become your muse and they become your most beloved person. So this person is sitting here under the tree, all closed off and feeling unfulfilled. These cups are not satisfying this person, but there's a gift coming from the universe, this opportunity, and they're not willing to see it. This person is not willing to see it because they're too focused on what they don't have, or feeling and so they're just feeling unfulfilled. But there's this surprise gift right in front of them that is brimming with that emotional fulfillment or potential for emotional fulfillment if you'd only look up. So the energy that's around you is that there is an opportunity coming in for you for this first week of November, Taurus, whether or not you're single or you're in a relationship, but this opportunity is for emotional fulfillment. So if you're single, it could be a person, an individual. Again, this could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or someone with a lot of that in your chart that's coming in, but you need to pay attention or you can miss it. So if you're too busy feeling sorry for yourself or feeling, you know, if you've been down on your luck on the dating scene, so you're kind of feeling sorry for yourself, if you continue to do that, you're going to miss the opportunity that is right in front of you and that's being presented to you, the gift from the universe that's coming in. Now, if you're in a relationship, you could be feeling, things could be getting feeling a little stale or a little, again, not feeling so fulfilled. You've gotten into your routines, so you feel like you're in a rut and in routine in your relationships, in your relationship with whoever you're in a relationship with. But there's some opportunity. So it could even be something that you have an opportunity to do as a couple, whether or not it's a vacation, going away, going on a trip, taking a course together. It could even just be, you know, you find out something about the person that you never knew before, but it presents that opportunity for for that emotional satisfaction and renewal in your relationship, whatever that is. Like maybe you just even take a road trip and you find out, or you go on a date, or you start making time for that person and start implementing like a date night. But and that could be that gift that's coming in. But it usually is something that comes out of the blue. So again, it could be something that's just unannounced, like a surprise road trip or something like that, or a little surprise getaway or weekend away. And but if you're not open to it, you're going to miss it, and you're going to miss that opportunity to get yourself out of that rut and get yourself out of that feeling of feeling unfulfilled in your relationship, because there is that opportunity to have that emotional reconnection with that person. So make sure you're paying attention, and that you're open and willing to accept that opportunity when it comes in, because it's being clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, which is fantastic. So whatever this opportunity is, whether or not you're single or you're in a relationship, this is this is the type of emotional fulfillment it's going to have for you. The Ten of Pentacles is a card of, as a Pentacles energy, it's all about the physical. So it's your money, possessions, security, but it's even emotional too, and your emotional security, so emotional fulfillment. And the Ten of Pentacles, it's it's that you see in the card here, you have the family with the old man here, the children. So it's generations of the family and the dogs, and everyone's happy, and there's all this abundance, and like look at, like they have everything, they're happy home, and this is what this emotional opportunity that this cup is that's coming in for you can lead to. This is it creates that long-term stability and security in your life, and that emotional stability and security. So really, for that first week of November, Taurus, make sure you're keeping your eyes open and paying attention to things that are coming in and around you. And then we move into the Eight of Swords energy. And you see in this picture, there's all these swords around this woman, and she's blindfolded and she's bound. Swords energy is mental energy, it's intellectual energy, and it's how your words and your thoughts create your reality. But that's the key right there, how your words and your thoughts create your reality. Because the Eight of Swords, it has that feeling of self-imposed restrictions and isolation. So, if you're feeling isolated, if you have been single, and that could be speaking to this card as well, where you've been single, so you're feeling unfulfilled because you've been looking, so you're feeling isolated. But that opportunity is coming in for you. And you see that these swords that are imprisoning this woman, there's this big gaping hole. She can walk out anytime. These binds that are binding her, they're loose. She can wiggle out of them, and then she can easily take off that blindfold. So it's self-imposed restrictions, and it's about self-imposed isolation. So you're doing it to yourself, and the Four of Cups speaks of that too. That's self-imposed emotional unfulfillment, because you're refusing to see what's being presented to you. So again, the warning is for you, whether or not you're single or in a relationship, that if you're feeling isolated from others, it's some of it, you have the power within you to break free from that feeling of isolation from others, or isolation from your partner. With swords, when it comes to love and romance, swords are also about being understood, and how that's very important to you or to your partner. And that when someone knows how to communicate to you and reach you on that kind of a level, that you form an instant and deep connection with that person. So, and with the swords energy as well, being a mental energy, it can be indicating that whatever issue this is, this feeling of isolation is you're making it bigger than what it needs to be. It's not as bad as you think it is, that you're overthinking it. You're in your head so much that you've turned something that's little into something that's blown out of proportion and huge. And if you just take off that blindfold, you'd realize that. And that the first place for you to start is through communicating. And so if you're in a relationship, to start communicating with your partner, especially if you are feeling like you're in a rut in your relationship or it's become a little stale or stagnant, start communicating. That's one way for you to reconnect with that person and discover things about each other that you didn't know. And if you are single and looking for a relationship and you've been down on your luck and you're feeling isolated, again, communication, by opening up on that first date or on that blind date and letting people in, by making yourself that little tiny bit vulnerable, it can really open up a lot of doors and create that connection through communicating that you want with other people. And I think that's going to happen for you if you're single, because what you have here is you have the Tower, and the Tower is a fantastic energy. It's one of my favorite cards in the deck because it is so life-changing for you. So if you are single and you've been looking and you haven't been having a lot of luck with that, well, this is a huge change, a huge upheaval that just comes out of blue, like this lightning bolt's coming in. It's hitting the Tower. These people are falling. It's on flames. It's going to crumble to the ground. But you have this crown, right? Crowns indicate success. That this is the Tower is going to crumble. Your reality is going to crumble. The way your life is right now is going to crumble, but that creates space for you to build something new and to build something better. So if you're in a relationship and it has become a little bit stale, this revelation, this opportunity that's coming in is gonna shake you up, but it's going to allow you to build something that's even stronger and better with your partner. And if you're single, then you know what, this is a change to your life. You could be going from single to wow, you found the one. It's that kind of a transition that you get with the Tower. But it is also about, especially if you're single, it does indicate that you need to face your emotional fears, and because that will help you to open up and allow that opportunity to come in and to release that feeling of isolation. So Taurus, this concludes your reading for November. Have a fabulous November and take care.